channel. Today's video is going to be the long-awaited bridal makeup tutorial. People have been asking me for bridal makeup and I've been putting it off because I've always been kind of nervous or scared to do bridal makeup because, I don't know, I just didn't want to deal with the criticism and what people would say is too much for bridal or, you know, all that. But I decided that that makes no sense because bridal makeup is all about making the bride look the most beautiful that she feels, and it's completely subjective and personal to the bride. So I concluded that there really is no right or wrong way to do bridal makeup. It's about the bride, and if the bride feels most beautiful with a cat eye or a smoky eye or really light makeup or giant false lashes, then she can go for it. So this is going to be my rendition of what I would do for bridal makeup. This video is not only my rendition, but this is a collaboration with another YouTuber named Alexandria Garza. She is so beautiful. No joke, my stepsister texted me one day and was like, you have to watch this YouTuber, she's so perfect. And so I went to her YouTube channel and I was like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. And then eventually we started talking and here is our collaboration together. It was so convenient that she wanted to do bridal makeup because, as I said, so many people have been asking me to do it. And so yeah, here it is. I hope that you guys like it, and keep in mind I probably will do a lot more bridal tutorials, so you know, to do it in different styles and switch it up a bit if somebody, you know, doesn't like what I did today. Also, of course, don't forget to check out Alex's video. We decided, like, the guidelines for the video to be what we would actually wear to our own wedding. So we didn't try to do, you know, somebody do something dark and somebody do something light. We just wanted to keep it pretty similar, but just do it in our own style. So basically, whatever, if we were going to get married tomorrow, I think she's already married actually, but if we were going to get married tomorrow, hypothetically, this is what we would wear to our own wedding. So yeah, that's kind of the guidelines for the collaboration. So go check out her video. I am so excited to see it. And yeah, that's it. So if you would like to see how I got this bridal makeup tutorial, then just keep watching. To start things off, I will be applying some Scotch tape to the corner of my eye. This is always going to be a great idea for special events because it does look very professional and it helps you out with your makeup application to be a lot neater. Next, I'm applying primer, which is always important, but especially for special events like a wedding because you want your makeup to last all night. Now from the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm going to be taking this light brown shade called Naked, which is obviously one of my favorite colors considering I hit pan on it. This is a great transition shade and that's what I'll be using it for in this look. I'm using it on a MAC 217 and I'm lightly sweeping this across the upper lid, and this is just going to help the other colors blend out really nicely so it has that really pretty blended gradient effect. So I'm just going to go in with circular and windshield wiper motions about a billion times to make this as soft and blended as I can. Then with no additional product, I'm taking a larger fluffy brush and just blending out those edges even more. Then from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, I'm taking this mid-tone warm brown on an angled fluffy brush. I'm using an angled brush so I can position it into the crease really directly. I want to concentrate this color more so in the crease than the last color. This is just going to add some more depth to the look, and this is going to be from inner corner to outer corner, not so much into the inner corner, but really focus it on that outer corner crease. Then of course, blend that out. I'm taking a little bit more of that Naked shade on the 217 just to blend over those edges. Then I'm grabbing a cream shadow stick from NARS. This one is in Goddess and it's like a really pretty champagne-y pink shade. This is just going to be a base for the next color, and this is going to give it something to stick to. So now I'm taking this white shimmery shade that has a little bit of pink in it, and I'm taking this on a tiny shader brush and applying this all over the lid. Then with that same blending brush we've been using, I didn't add any extra product, there's just a little bit left over. I'm going to be softening the edges between that really shimmery color and the darker browns that we've put on before. Blending is key, you guys. Next, using the darkest brown in the chocolate bar palette, I'm going to be placing that on a pencil brush, and I'm really going to carve out the crease. I want this color darkest on the very outer corners and have it fade into the crease. Keep in mind that this brown is not going on the lid, so it is more of a cut crease look than a smoky eye. Then with a smidge of that medium brown on the same 217, just go ahead and try to blend out those edges so there are no harsh lines. Next, I'm going in with Sexy Pigment from Unique Cosmetics, which to me just screams bridal. It is such a gorgeous color. I wanted my look to be a little bit more shimmery, but nothing over the top. I didn't want anything that was chunky or had glitter in it. So this is just a finely milled pigment that has a gorgeous sheen, and it looked so beautiful when it caught the light. So I'm just applying this all over the lid where we put that first light pink shade. Next, I am just tightlining my tightline, and I'm using Sigma Eclipse Black Eyeliner, which is one of the best eyeliners I've ever used, and it is pretty cheap, so if you guys are interested in that, I do have a discount code below. Now I'm going to move on to lining my upper lash line. I am using a gel liner because I find that it lasts longer on my eye, and I have more control this way, so it always turns out a little bit better than when I use a liquid. Using short strokes to create a pretty thin line on my upper lash line. That's just what I like. I will be winging this out as well, so if you guys don't want to, do a winged liner, then you definitely don't have to. You're the bride, it's your face, do what you want. I'm just doing this because this is what makes me feel the best, and you definitely don't have to. You don't even have to wear eyeliner at all if you don't want to. Back to the eyes later. Now we're going to work on the face, which has already been moisturized, so I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on. This is a mattifying primer, so I don't look like a grease ball at the end of my ceremony, and this is also going to prolong the wear of my makeup. For foundation, I chose Stila Stay All Day because it is a long wearing foundation and it has no SPF, so it should be good with flash photography. I haven't tested it or anything, so I'm hoping for the best, but honestly, for your wedding day, just go ahead and wear your favorite foundation. To blend that in, I am using my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, and yes, the foundation is too yellow for my skin, but it looks a lot worse because I have a sunburn on my chest and the bright lights. It didn't look that bad in person, and after I have my blush and bronzer on, it all looks fine, I promise. I forgot to show the clip of it, but I'm just using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 to hide those under eye circles, and I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma F86 brush. My NYX HD Under Eye Concealer to even out the rest of my face and do some further highlighting. I'm going on the bridge of my nose, my chin, my forehead, and a little bit around my mouth and my nostrils. And then I'm going to blend that out with my F80. I'm adding a liquid highlighter. This is High Beam from Benefit, and I'm placing this on the tops of my cheekbones and blending it out with my fingers. This is really important for a wedding day because you want those cheekbones to look high and lifted and glowy for photos. Now I'm going to powder my face with this ambient lighting powder and my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to place this everywhere I put the concealer, and then later I'll just dust this over my whole face to set the foundation. But this is just so all of our cream and liquid products do not crease and they don't go anywhere. Now I think it's time to grow some eyebrows, so I'm going to brush them out with a spoolie and then fill them in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ash Blonde. Now back to the eyes, I'm taking that same Sigma eyeliner and I'm placing this in the waterline, but only keeping it on the very outer half. Then taking that same dark brown that we used in our crease on an angled brush, I'm going to be blending this eyeliner down and smoking it out. Then on a pencil brush and that warm mid-tone brown again, I'm going to be smoking that out even further. We want this to be really smoky and gradient under there, so this light brown is going to help blend out the dark brown. Then I'm taking the NARS Cream Shadow Stick in Goddess again, and I'm placing this on the inner third of the lower lash line. Again, this is going to be a base for the same shadow that we placed on our lid, that really shimmery, slightly pink shade. Then I'm taking Virgin from the original Naked palette and applying this to my brow bone. Now time for mascara. I'm using Maybelline Big Eyes on top and Rimmel Glam Eyes on bottom. Go figure. I recommend if you are a crier to wear a waterproof bottom mascara. Trust me, it'll help you out. Then I cut some Ardell Demi Wispies in half, and I'm only placing the lashes on the outer half of my eye to give that cat eye effect. Now back to the face, I'm going to be contouring with my NARS Laguna bronzer. I really recommend contouring for special events because it looks amazing in photos. For blush, I'm using my absolute favorite color, which is Serene by Sigma, and I'm using an It Cosmetics blush brush to apply this on the apples of my cheeks and above my contour. Next is highlighting, which in my opinion is an absolute must. You should definitely be looking like you're glowing on your wedding day. So for that, I'm using Becca's Moonstone and the Sigma Tapered Highlighting Brush, and I am highlighting above my cheekbones, across the bridge of my nose, and a little bit above my eyebrows. Oh, and can't forget the Cupid's bow. For the lips, I'm keeping it neutral. I'm going with the classic nude lip. I'm applying Wet n Wild's Fergie Daily and then applying Maybelline's Bare It All on top. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and for all the brides-to-be, I hope this was very helpful for you, and I hope your wedding day is the most perfect day of your life. Your husbands are going to be like, wow, you are stunning. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
glad you